Yep, there it is. So I picked this up from Facebook, one of the 73 through 79 Ford Dent Side Facebook groups. Something. Anyway, I posted on there I was looking for possibly an intake manifold and a carburetor. Several people reached out to me. I selected one based on pictures, and I Facebook stalked them, that sort of thing. But I ended up getting this one from my new buddy Chris. I thank you, Chris, for that. He has also thrown in for free a what do they call that? Oh my gosh, he made it black for me by putting it in an oven. What's that called? Oh my gosh, baking the paint on in a black way, so it's black. What's that called? Anyway, I'm sure I'll remember it as soon as the camera's not rolling. That's the way this works. Oh my gosh, I'm totally drawing a blank. Anyway, this is used, but in really good condition. He promises me that it's not cracked or anything like that, so I trust him. He made a small mistake in the address when he sent the carburetor, so the carburetor is not here yet. It's delayed, but that's fine. I'm going to get this unboxed. We're going to take a look at it. We're going to transfer anything from the old one to the new one that we need, and then we'll get it mounted on the truck. Pretty cool. I'm excited. Oh, and by the way, it's called powder coating. It's when you powder coat it, and then, like I said, you put it in the oven and you bake it. I guess like 400 degrees. While I unbox this, I'll show you a couple of little clips that Chris took for me while he was doing that process for this thing.
Hi, this is Chris at Driven Performance in LaGrange, Ohio. We're just finishing the blasting on Troy's intake manifold, preparing it for powder coat. Here we have Troy's intake manifold going in the oven. I like to preheat them. Helps burn off any contaminants. And then we'll take it out and put 2 coats of powder on it. We'll show you that. Here we have Troy's intake manifold for the 351 M400 going into the oven. Once it gets up to 400, the part gets up to 400 degrees, it'll be in there for 10 minutes. We just finished curing the manifold for 10 minutes at 400 degrees and removed it for the oven, and this is the results.
Alright, well, here is the first look at it. I haven't opened this yet. Oh my gosh. My hands are actually shaking a little bit. It's a little bit like Christmas to me. Well packaged, Chris. I love it. Thank you, sir. I'm a little concerned about the shipping process for this thing. Oh my gosh. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Oh, wow. I don't even know what to do with this thing. Nice work, Chris. You do good work, just like you said you would. Alright, this one is 20 pounds. I know that because of what he paid to ship it. What I helped him pay to ship it, actually. Truth be told. But there it is. You can tell it's used because of how it is. Take a look at the other side. I'm going to clean up these surfaces, make sure we have good smooth surface there. Yeah. Let's see. So the front would be like this. Okay, so I can see I'm going to need to transfer a couple of things from the old one to the new one. No big deal. This is going to be awesome. Alright, to get the studs out for mounting the carb, you just run 2 nuts down tight to each other. Tighten the top one down onto the bottom one just kind of snug so that they won't back out together. And then you put your wrench only on the bottom nut and loosen. And then the stud backs out. Before I install it in the new one, I'm putting a little bit of AIM penetrating lubricant. Link down below. This stuff's fantastic. Protects against rust. Of course, this is aluminum, so it's not going to rust, but this is metal. Iron, whatever. Back that down in there, and then you tighten it with the top one just snug. Were they both turning? Oh, the whole thing's still spinning. Basically till it bottoms out. You don't want to get crazy with it. Then you take your bottom one and you tighten it until it loosens off of the top nut. This one's being difficult compared to the other ones. I put the other three on with a single wrench. Anyway, you can back them apart from each other and then you can take the nuts off again. And that is how you swap studs over to the new one. Man, I wish that other carb was here. We'd be rolling forward in no time. But we're going to get this installed on the truck just so it seals everything up. I'm going to get something covering this so stuff doesn't get down inside the motor. It looks like it's threatening rain. So, dang monsoon season. It's hot and humid. That's cute. In Utah, humidity is like 18 degrees. Or 18% humidity. You guys down south or back east are laughing at me right now. I know it. It's fine. It is what it is. It's literally been 30 seconds since I paused and actually said it was monsoon season. It's starting to rain. So I gotta grab my tools and get them out of there. And then we'll just wait it out. It'll rain for 5 seconds and then we'll be back out here working on it again. Don't want water getting down in that intake. I'm gonna put the cover back on for a second. Well, there we go. It is what it is. It's Saturday. I guess I have time to wait it out. We'll see. Got blue sky right there. And clouds over here. There's your weather report again. Just going to use a roll lock with some Scotch pad on it to clean up these surfaces. This is aluminum, so I'm not going to get crazy with it. I'm going to hold it as flat as I can and just, well, I'm going to resurface this. Here we go. Well, it finally stopped raining. I'm letting that kind of chill out and whatnot. Quick trip to the O'Reilly's. Got me new intake manifold gaskets. I'm going to take these cork ones and just chuck them right in the garbage. We're going to use this on the China wall, front and back. So snaky along here, snaky along there. Good little goober in each corner just to make sure that it's good and sealed. Also going to put a little smear here around each intake and on the engine block itself underneath the gasket. So a little smear below, a little smear above. Sandwich this on there. Get the bolts started and basically finger tight. I'm going to let that rest until Monday so that everything here can seal. And then when I torque it to spec, it'll really seal it. It'll really seal it. So everything's going to be great. That's the plan. Let's just get this done. Got to get the cover off the 79 again. Reveal Midnight Maroon, and then get this thing put on there. Check this out. This is interesting. This kid's pulling a trailer with his bike, and he's got a chair in it or something. I don't know. Do what you gotta do, I suppose. Yeah, so I just recorded a whole bunch of stuff. unboxed a bunch of stuff to show you guys, and the microphone was turned around facing the traffic that's picking up all the elementary school kids across the street. So that's what you heard, not what I was saying. Basically, in a nutshell, O'Reilly's database is wrong for a 351M intake manifold gasket, and also for their valve cover gasket. Those are both wrong. The correct part number, I ordered this on Amazon, so if I can get that to focus, 1240. Still a Felpro gasket. It's got little, silicone rubber sealer things. Science is what it's got. I've already lined those up. Those fit. The other thing, this is the original vacuum distribution. This goes out to the master cylinder for the brake booster. All of these went to the smog stuff that I didn't remove. You're welcome. I needed to find, this would have worked. It just would have poked straight up and out nasty. You would have seen it. It might have been in the way of the carburetor, depending on which way it ended up being tightened. Lowe's has one of these available in the plumbing department, is where I had to go. It's an NTP 3/8. I take that back. It's an NTP 5/8 to a 3/8 inch barb fitting. Vacuum line will go out to the master booster, the brake booster, and then this will thread in to the intake manifold. That's the condensed version of what I said a minute ago that you didn't hear. It's fine. I did that backwards. Yep, I sure did. Amateur.
¿Dónde está mi pasaporte?